Happy Friday, my artsy fartsy friends of TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, what have you, YouTube. It's time to paint with Jenny Jo, aka Jennifer Hendrickson, me. So today, another suggestion from my good friend Shannon. I'm going to paint Morning Glories. Great memories of these. And this is going to be a longer lesson. We're going to try for most of a composition. I'm going to, go as far as I can with y'all. And what we're going to do is we're going to do as I remember Morning Glories on a mailbox. I lived in a small town in Kansas growing up. And we lived in this little house, the outskirts of town. Not in the best neighborhoods, but my mom had a mailbox and she kept on taking dried seedlings whenever they would wither away and playing by her mailbox. So pretty much by the time she was done, there was mostly Morning Glories and not a whole lot of mailbox there. So, I might do it less Morning Glories, more mailbox, just to get that whole effect going on there. But let's get started. Of course, I want to give you an opportunity, and I will do myself. Probably with that on the other side, I might put some of the flowers that we learned so far in our live lessons, just to give you guys a chance to review. It'd be fun to do that. Right now, there it is. This one would be very helpful since we have a non-natural element to have some sort of straight edge. You can use whatever you want. I usually use whatever I have around the house. This is just an old acrylic container I have. And it comes with a little palette too, which is really nice. But I'm going to use this because, I don't draw a lot of man-made things very often. So I like to have a straight edge here. Okay, let's see. So I'm figuring out kind of the angle we're going with, okay, with all this. And I saw a lot of pictures. I like to do things like new with you and just try it out. So let's see here. Where to start, friends? Of course, your sketch is going to be covered by paint, okay? So if you do mess up, that's fine. You can paint over it. It's a very forgiving medium. Or doing the acrylic today. So you could do this with watercolors, which would be just as beautiful with the spring colors. You can do this with oils, which are really fun to work with because you could re-wet those paints and rework things real easy. But if you do oils, make sure you have space for the mess and for the fumes because, of course, you use some sort of medium to loosen up those oils, and they're very dangerous if you have a well-ventilated area, okay? But I'm doing acrylics because it gives me what I want as far as colors, and it could be messy, but I'm trying to be careful with that. I'm just trying to get this started here. Let's just start with, I'm going to have a little bit of a curb on here because Mama's, our little one, it's our house still with my mom, but she doesn't live there. But I'm going to put a little line to suggest a curb because it was right by the curb. And I think I'm going to start this, not quite at edge. I'll show you pictures of this later. But I'm just going to get this in so I have a basis to start. Because this really could be more about perspective than the flower. I love perspective drawings and paintings. That means the ones that show like how each object is in relation to each other. I like to do the little street scenes where it goes to a certain point in the distance where you can't see it. Those are fun. Those are so much fun. Yeah, there we go. I guess it started right there. And I'll mess with this later. But, of course, you're going to have... Now, not all of my mailbox is going to be shown. I'm going to cover by a bunch of leaves and Morning Glories. But I'm going to get a basic idea of it. This was the old school mailbox with a little wooden post with a little flag, red flag on it, a little metal box. So that's the little house I used to live with my mom from when I was 10 until, certain points in my life. It was over 100 years when we moved there, like in, what was it? I was 10, so that was 85. Yep. 85 until, just until fall. I didn't live with her that time, but it still was a cute little house. Just needed a lot of work, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm just going to get it not too thick of a pull. I just got to eyeball this just right. You can always redraw this if you want, or you can draw this with a pencil. I'm doing it with a marker for sake of you guys being able to see this with me. Okay, that gets the idea across. I'd like to make that a little longer. I'm going to try to do this because, my idol, as far as video art, live art, is good old Bob Ross. And he did a whole composition, people. And that was always cool. I'm just playing with this. I might just do a basic shape. This isn't getting over beyond the flowers, right? I'm trying to do the little part that the male goes into. I'm trying to eyeball it. Again, mine is very natural because I haven't even sketched out this. I was planning to, but this weekend for me personally is about the rest and recuperation from a trying week last weekend. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be an eyeball, but I'm trying to make the rounded back over here. Like so. Just extend this here. And then I'm going to make the rounded front over here where the mailman actually put the mail. This is fun. It's not perfect. Again, I'll work with it. And who knows, by the time I do this, I might have a little sketch of the front edge of my mom's lawn with some cats in there. She always had plenty of kitties. Yep. They're great, everybody. Oh, yeah, let's get mailbox-ish. And do we want the little flag up? I guess I'll do it. Just kind of halfway up like that. Why not? Hope everyone's having a nice spring-like weekend. Oh, it got warm here, finally. I gotta eyeball how that looks. Okay. Ooh. And I'm going to put, like, the numbers. I think I'll also extend this to make the, mailbox open. Why not, right? Make the flap open. Might change my mind. I'm going to put on here on the side the address of my youth on this box. I lived there from 10 till... I went to community college, so I stayed there until I was 20. But I'm going to put... This is a good way for you all to get sentimental if you lived in a little house. Just put the number, street, or the house number on there. Why not? Make it even cuter. I'm just kind of putting it together in my mind. I did a little architectural class in middle school. I'm going to move these out, this pull over, just by a smidge. Again, this is all a study. This is underneath this paint, so I think I want it in the center more. So we're going to redo this. Redoing and re-editing. Hey, that's how you learn. The bottom might be putting a little bit of wildflowers and little weeds in there just to get the idea. But yeah, actually, this is going to be more three-dimensional. Everything for my people. Let's do this. Okay. Go further down like this. I'm going to use this line I had here for the three-dimensional element there. Okay. That done. We got that part done. And, I'm going to think more. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if I want to keep it open or not. What do you think? Yeah, we'll just play with it. But as I said, Morning Glories, when I saw the leaves and the vines that they're connected to, how they kind of, the little vines curl up reminds me maybe of a pumpkin, with how those will grow. Or a pumpkin or grapes might have how they twirl up and curl up, and in the to a point, or watermelon, like produce. And I know that because my dad was a farmer till he passed away about close to 11 years ago. That guy could do it all. He was a jack of all trades, but he was a farmer, and we did spend time on the farm with him. We were cheap labor kids back in the 80s. I don't know. He got away. We got a whole summer of us selling watermelons and cantaloupe for him for $100. Wasn't a good deal then either. And my voice is a little strained. It's because I've been dealing with allergies out the wazoo. All right, let's get this started here. So the leaves are little plump, like upside down hearts. They're very pretty. And okay. So I might just do some leaves here to get started. Just to get started. And morning glories. If you never experienced them in the wild, I don't know if they grow wild. They are so fun. Because in the morning time and night, they'll curl up and go back into there. And the morning time was perfect timing before it's too hot. Those bloom into these colorful little bursts of color. Like usually the colors on the end of them, and then they fade into white in the center. They're absolutely beautiful. I know I'm shaking the phone. Forgive me if I am. But yeah, it's a vine kind of situation. They just sprout out all over themselves, right? So, of course, I'm going to do these. They usually go, and each bloom does the same thing as the other. But for sake of this composition, I'm going to have some come out and some bloom out, some be kind of inside because I want different form or different stages of them blooming out, I should say. Okay, so they're kind of separate little petals, and they're just nice and delicate like that. They're probably about 4-ish, just like that, like little clovers almost. I go out, I just ruffle a little bit, go back in, go out almost like a triangle, like that. Then the vines come out, and it's like an upside down heart. You start to sketch in the little veins of the leaves, like that. See that? I hope you can. And I remember them. They're a fairly dark green on the leaves and the stems. Okay, let's do a lot of these here. I'm going to be quiet. I'm just going to dot. I'm going to do a little bloom here. And they almost look like, when you do it, it has a little small stem just right here. And they go out like this when they're all contracted. Like the little leaves just come out like that. And the color is here, and it fades to white on the end. As I said, a lot of good memories with these. They're so precious. My friend Shannon say, hey, how about you do those? I'm like, oh, yeah, for sure. She gives me great suggestions. She suggested the sunflowers I did a few weeks ago. Okay. I'm going to do a little ruffle and send there. Suggest that they are about to come out. Just a little early, late riser on those. So just keep going, guys. So we'll do this. Let's have a great time with these. Art is very therapeutic, friends, and lately I've been leaning on my art to keep things on an even keel. If anyone wants to donate maybe a few dollars to me, I would appreciate it. This is my last paper in my canvas book I have, and I'll still keep painting you, but just doing it on different size of canvas panels and things like that. This one, I love this. It's a Master's Choice version. It costs about $26, almost $30. You just became a few dollars shy of that, so if you guys want to donate, it always helps an artist because art supplies are expensive. I appreciate anything you have. But if you don't, you want to just enjoy it. That's beautiful. That's wonderful too. Let's do one of those vines sticking out. So, as I mentioned, the curly ones. It's like a little piggy tail, I think. Like a pig's tail, not a piggy tail like the hair. But they kind of go like this. Like that. Let's get it smaller and smaller as you go. And they kind of just curl out. Just a little point there like that. You see? Yeah, hope you enjoy. Well, let's do a few more that are blooming out here. Going every which way. We're going to do a full bloom morning glory here. I'm trying to do actually a picture to tell like a story. So these are smaller than I usually do my blooms. But it's okay. Good portraits, good pictures come in all sizes and forms, you know what I mean? I kind of do do them first and then add the leaves later because they would get so dense. And the pictures I showed, you won't see the mailbox. You just see a bunch of leaves and morning glories. They're so fun. Okay, let's just do this to make this more organized. Boom. Yeah. How was everyone's week? And comment there. You guys have any cookouts you're going to? Or is it snowing in your area, perhaps? It's been acting like spring for a moment here in Kansas, which is a blessing in itself. I don't think the stems on the ones that are in are even that as involved as that. So I'm going to try to do even smaller. These come straight out of the ground and go on like a philodendron. That's what they remind me of too. Maybe one of these times we'll do a philodendron. Houseplants are beautiful too. I look at these beautiful houseplants I have that my mom needed homes for when she went to assisted living. Oh, they're just so pretty now. Having plants around is really a godsend. Yep, just drawing it out. I just like to sketch the whole thing to this time because I just want, if I'm doing a whole composition like this, I really want to have it like really organized. I'm going to do some different angles of my leaves, different kind of views of them. Right now, this my poor mama's old house doesn't have much going on because it hasn't been able to be watered for a while. That's okay. It makes me sad when I think about it, but also I remember all the wonderful memories we have there. So it's a good memory, and I am trying to get my own house here soon. So I'm gonna plant all the flowers she has: morning glories, tulips, irises, and then my own choice here. Let's just have a morning glory right here, peeking right there. Why not? That's my own little world. I get to put whatever I want into it, right? If you guys have suggestions, please on my posts that I have, please give me suggestions. I have a whole schedule thought up, but if I have a good suggestion, I'll definitely put it up on there and probably do it do it sooner. These can overlap other ones, you know? That's the beautiful part of nature, which I'd rather paint and draw than something man-made, just my own preference. My sister and her husband, they are architects over close by Kansas City, and he's a bit of an artist too. But I do like those blueprints. They're very fun because they show, the sketchy, the process of their thoughts. And that is so much fun. It's not something I'm more apt to do because I'd rather just, see, it's getting dense. It's getting more full and beautiful over here. And let's do a few more of these little sprigs coming out here. This is a good spot for one of those to live, as Bob Ross would say. I have a stuffed Bob Ross doll on my cubicle at work. It is the cutest thing. He has a little felt like palette on there. And he has his beard and his mustache. He has a huge, soft little hairdo, his fro. So cute. It does help me to relax because I just put his little fro on my chin and just snuggle on him. In a job like that, you really do need a lot of fidget toys. You need a lot of things to distract you because even when it's busy, it's comforting, but when it's not, you're sitting, I do 10-hour days, you know. It's nice to have things to look at. We'll just put a couple blooms by each other. Why not? It's wild, it's unpredictable, and it's just God's work here. Here I'm going to, on the side, I'm going to put all kinds of business of flowers. Right now we're going to focus in on our morning glories in the mailbox because that's what I promised y'all. And I don't go for ultra realism. I go for suggested realism, I think. Because if you need realism, get a camera, guys. Right? I do admire people who can do that. It is a skill. And it takes a lot of time. For these veins, I could do a little thing going out and just do a little spice coming off of that. But there's a skill to it, and it's amazing, but it's not what I'm going for today, and I don't mind. If you guys do something, inspired by this, I don't care if you take butter composition. Just show it to a sister, right? I just want to see what you come up with, because that's the exciting part about art. See how other people do the same thing. Pardon me. I'll put another leaf out here. I'm gonna put another bloom. There's a lot of leaves going on the side. I see. I'll just change my mind because I'm the boss in my own world, like you are. Isn't that fun? Let's see. We're gonna do a little twisty, little spiky vine out here. That just calls for it. I'm gonna go really big, like that. That's fun. See how that mailbox gets covered so quickly? Isn't that fun? We might not do another one here. Why not? Yeah, we're just going to make life more colorful, more random. I see how I say it's like a pumpkin or a watermelon. We need another bloom here, though. This is going by faster than I thought it would. Let's try to fold one of these babies over. Just it's out there in the elements, and boy, my old street on this house, whew, the wind would whip out like nobody's business. Oh boy, it was a rickety old drafty little house, but It provided us shelter and protection. We moved there because things were kind of getting difficult. It was a house that my grandma Naylor, the artist one, owned, and she gave it to my mom because I think she loved my mom just as she did her own kids. And my mom, if you knew her, there's a lot to love, both her and Grandma Naylor. They were good people. Mama's still around. She's, doing her own, she does the best she can. But, boy, she does more than I do at times, so I gotta really admire her. After having 6 little brats like us, she's still making things happen. All right, we're moving up that mailbox real fast. This is relaxing. Put on that music, guys, and just create. You know what I mean? You could probably go around this one more time. Okay. Yeah, this is turning out real cute. Hope you enjoy it. We're going to cover up those numbers just a smidge to make things look more natural. A little sprig up there. A boogie. A little sprig. Not making it more difficult. I'm going by my memory here, really. Put one of those little buds over here. Yeah, right now. That's cute. I like it. And we're going to start bringing the vine around here. It's going to curl up around the mailbox. So, let's do it this way. Yeah, hello, little vine. You come around here? Okay. You're going to do that? It's your business what you do. Here you go, dude. It's going to disappear on the other side, and we'll just keep decorating it. I get a lot of practice in there. Drew a morning glory until now, but boy, this gives you practice. Try to keep my mind free of thought and just going with the moment. If you guys want to comment, when you paint, what kind of music do you prefer to listen to? I myself, it depends what I need at the time. I like to listen to a lot of music by Rema. Like I guess they call that Afro beats, and they're very beautiful. I might listen to this meditation yoga type of music you just meditate to. Or I might listen to, I have a eclectic taste in music. Or I might listen to like 80s and 90s hits, I was born in 75, so that's the time I remember actually starting to love music. A little Prince, maybe. Michael Jackson, old school. We all loved Michael Jackson back in the day, especially. He was legendary, and boy, ladies loved him. Prince was just a revolution unto himself. He was an artist, and he was so talented. Played every instrument you could imagine. So prolific. And, whatever comes, there might be times where I want to listen to a little soft jazz. Because that, just lets your brain just wander and focus on your piece, right? See? It's getting crazy. It's fun, though. In a minute here, we're going to start painting these. I might show you a little technique, in the background colors. I have different forms. Now, acrylic's all the same, but different, you have different qualities, I should say, And I buy anything that I can. And I'm going to use the background. I'm going to use some of these smaller tubes because they're a little lighter, they seem to be. Maybe for just a little sky or something like that. I'll demonstrate a little bit of that for you. I might mix some reds with some oranges because I love a sky before it. I don't know if I want to do dusk or dawn. I might do dawn because that's when the morning glories are come out more often. They actually come out both. They like to come in the morning because that's a perfect temperature for them. Yes. Here's one more bloom here. Just little celebrations of life and color. I mean, gorgeous. And just fun. My mom took years. It wasn't much of an effort for her to grow these. She has a green thumb. She's good at what she did out there, but yeah, they were so pretty to look at. Everything my mom accomplished is persistence and hard work. And she still works hard at painting. That's why she's becoming so good of an artist. And yeah, she's just such a feisty old lady. She's so awesome. She's young at heart. I don't even want to call her old. There you go. We might have another vine coming up on here. Just going forward with it. Because it wants to. That's all. No reason. There's no reason in Mother Nature. It just happens. Yeah, sometimes that's relaxing to think of. Life just happens, just like these little flowers. And when you can't control it, stop worrying about it, right? Just let it happen. Let nature be. And sometimes in your life, when you get overwhelmed, it's like, well, how does it help me when I get overwhelmed like this? It doesn't, period. You just gotta, just trust that everything's gonna work out best and do what you can. But if you can't do anything else, just, you know what? Live with grace and dignity, right? And there we go. I'm just having a good time with these, my guys and gals. Bet you all have some vacations coming up soon. If you do, hey, if it's a road trip, take a sketchbook with you and get some headphones, because that could be stressful. And it's okay to draw and doodle. That's where I come up with my best ideas sometimes, just doodling thoughtlessly and letting some good things happen. If you do art, it's there for you in the darkest of times, guys. It's amazing. Even if you're not, say, if you can't draw things that look like things, you can draw things from your mind, like shapes and colors. Go ahead. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift. I might stick some flowers coming out of here, but let's focus on painting these a little bit. First, let me back up. Yeah, I'm just thinking I think I'm going to focus on painting the flowers for you, the flowers and the vines. And then I'll paint the rest on time lapse, okay? But let me find the right colors that go. So I'm pushing this aside. I always remember the more fuchsia color ones, a little purple mixed with red. Let me get one of these. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use... There's so many options. Where is it? They're just at my fingertips a minute ago. This is live, as I remember now. You like how they cover that? Isn't that fun? Palette, where? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to use this one. This is the closest one to me. Just the end of this. You get palettes on everything, guys. Paints. You know, they love to give palettes for every art supply because art supplies sometimes cost so much. Yeah. We're going to do a couple of different greens. Might just do green and yellow for a highlight in the shade. Sunshiny yellow. Just a, sweet pea kind of yellow. This. Here we go. This one I had to shake up a little bit. Shaky, shaky, shake. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow to make you yellow. Holla for some yellow, maybe. Okay. Let's see. We'll just mix. The options are endless here. A little red. I'm just going to mix on the brush. Give you a little red there. My pores on my palettes are kind of nice and controlled. And purple. Do I have any regular purple over here? Yeah, I do. It's the perfect color of purple. Just a grape ape purple. Guys, anyone here remember that cartoon Grape Ape? Watched it all the time. It's the same people who made Scooby-Doo. Hanna-Barbera. Yeah, it's in good shape. Good. I'm going to do these really with a small brush. Just, with all this room, I just want to keep things miniature. And I found the perfect little brush for these. Let me look at my brushes I have here. Oh, this pointy one. Let's do a pointy one for now. Okay, where to start? Let's start I like to start what should be more in the background into what should be in the foreground, right? So let's do the leaves and the vine first. I wish I had my glasses, but I forgot them, but it's okay. It's not the end of, it's not life, like in life kind of situation. I'm just kind of getting things in here. Go along with the vine a little bit so I can understand what is a leaf, what is a vine, and what is a flower, right? Here we go. Because sometimes that can get a little lost and less defined. Yep. And I was falling in love with these leaves. Leaves are so dang fun sometimes. It's pretty close. I mean, it's probably a little darker on this, but for the sake of composition and having everything have a nice visual here, I made the green a little lighter. It's okay. It's going to turn out gorgeous either way. I think. Let's do that like so. And do this like so. Yeah, that's a bloom. That's a leaf. I'm kind of leaving where I can see the little veins on there. I'm leaving them alone. I tend to edit when I paint, and that's a good thing to do. It's not set in stone. Well, you do things when you draw and sketch them out. And as I said, you gotta forgive yourself. A lot of artists get so frustrated with themselves. It's okay to forgive yourself when you make a mistake. You could always fix it. And art's not meant to be hard on yourself. It's meant to be discovering yourself more. A little here. I think I put a little something there. So I'm going to. I might have more blooms on here. I'm kind of just putting, because when I put the yellow on here, that's really going to help with the highlights here. I have a pull on here. of which flowers in your life give you the best memories of your childhood, maybe, or of a good memory in general. Like maybe you got a bouquet from someone you love, or maybe in your wedding you had a certain flower on the altar and it just makes you happy whenever you see it. Or like me, if you were a kid, your mama or daddy or whoever planted a special kind of flower that you just admired. Please answer my poll if it's still there. I think it disappears after a while. I'd like to see what you guys think out there over in TikTok versus social media. I value your opinion and your thoughts. Yeah, this gets us there. I think I had a vine here. We're going to have a vine. Now we are. Now I think about it. There we go. Bob Ross, I watched it. He's a hero because when I watched him, it was during very sad times in my life, very confusing times, and he was always so therapeutic. But you would hear him scruffing away on his paintbrush on the canvas. That constant, it was like as relaxing as like an ocean wave. And you hear him do that little thing with his when he hit his brush on the board to get some paint or water off it, and that was so cute. He's not with us, but he was a gem, wasn't he? He was the best. My mom watches him now, and that's where she gets her ideas, and he's like her instructor, She sacrificed everything so us kids can go and do our own things. She didn't go to college herself, but she went to trade school when she was a young one, first out of the house. But she's as smart as if she went. She's a smart lady, no doubt. Yeah, it's kind of going out a little bit, but that's okay. I love it when it does its own thing. That's fine. On the bottom there, but we'll play with that. Why not? I'm just filling green whenever I can. There's a lot of green when it comes to these guys. So that's a bloom. Let's see. And if you guys want to answer there, I would love proactive. How cold is it in your area? How warm is it where you're at right now? Comment with your answers. I'd love to know. I'm always curious about my people that love to do art and watch me do mine. I think I got to the 60s the last couple of days. It might have got to 70s today. It was warm.
What's up?
Yeah, don't come here now.
We're planning on, that's what we're planning on, we're trying to.
Okay, keep it down.
Me and Jennifer? Yep. Hey, what's up, big head?
Ross, I'm doing my thing, so you take it over there.
What?
I'm doing my lesson.
Catch me in motion.
You see, it's live. Right? Okay, we're getting there. No, not here, no, now. I'm doing this lesson, baby, live. Take it to the bedroom. I'm doing this thing live. No, please. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. They get loud. I love them, but they get loud. Not right now. This is Jennifer time. I love them, though. That's my family. All right. Yeah, we're getting through the vine part real quick. Okay. Yes, I love my family, though. They get rambunctious though. I'm like, no, right now it's my turn to do this.
Yeah, call Vernon and ask him. Because I'm riding, because this is me and Jennifer in my car, and Vernon got a brand new car, so Cortell might ride with Vernon. So you might want to call Vernon.
That's my stepsons, and that's my Ross.
All right, then.
Partner in crime.
All right.
It's fun to listen and talk though. It is fun. But yeah, I don't want to hear all the drama. Not now. It's okay. I love them though.
What did you say?
Yeah, not big on this drama.
I think it's gonna be about. I know.
Okay, I think about done with those leaves. I think I have one more. They're so loud. I love them, but it gets so loud. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I have one more leaf right here. Yeah, that's good. Let's rinse it out. You see, it's a little work, but that's okay. We like it here. We like work. We're just going to take the yellow. Not the time, not the place, guys. That's me. I don't like driving. I'm nervous when I drive. This is not a driver. He's a calmer driver than I am. Anyway, that's my family. You know,
We'll leave Friday morning, so we'll be there Friday evening.
we got a wedding to go to in San Antonio. It's going to be fun.
We'll be staying at the whatever.
Our nephew on Ross's side is getting married to this beautiful young lady he has a daughter with, and in San Antonio, Texas. So if you guys know good restaurants, especially ones that our favorite Food Network Guy Fieri's been, please tell me about that. Kind of a change of subject, but something to think about while we're painting, right? Well, right now what I'm doing is I'm putting the highlights in here.
That'll work. I get my continental breakfast.
Oh, he loves those ones that has continental breakfast. I worked in the hotel industry. I'm sick of continental breakfast. But he loves it. And it's good to have something to eat when you travel, right? So that's going to be end of April. We're going to go to San Antonio, see a wedding. So we went a Hispanic wedding, a Mexican. She has a Mexican family out in San Antonio. So food, I love the beautiful music of that culture and the dancing. So they might see me. I took lessons for dancing. That's another hobby I had. And oh yeah, you might have to see me cut the rug because I can't help it when they play that wonderful music. And I love it. Oh gosh, I took lessons from a good friend of mine who had a studio in this town where I live in. But since then, he would definitely be all into that. That was his business. That's what he studied. But he wanted to watch his beautiful daughter grow and spend time with his beautiful wife. And I can't blame him. Life can pass you by. Right? It really can. All right, doing that. Hey, we got the leaves and the stems done. Let's do our blooms. So, I'll probably add more. But let's do, first going to do like the little buds. I don't have too many of those. I'm going to do those and then I don't know. We'll see what I do. I don't even know how long I'm going here. Let's put a little red in there with this. And we're going to we're going to go in the side here. Yeah, that's what I want. See this tone? Okay. That's what I want. More purple, perhaps. Yeah, that looks like that. That's what I want. So let's try out these blooms here. We're just going to put on the edge here and let it melt towards the inside, hopefully. Just on this. I don't have to fill the whole flower. This one might be a little messed up with the green, but that's okay. And nature would do the same, right? Whoops. Happy accident. All right, we got more color. All right, we're going, and the blooms, we're going to just go on here. Let it just melt inside. Hey, see, things happen. I dropped my brush. That's okay. I'm going to make that work. It's going to even look better because of it. There's blue ones like this, like more like a royal blue. There. Again, there's so many colors that you can make these blooms of these. I'm sure there's some sort of stamen in there, but I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to just adjust it when I look at more pictures when I'm done. But that's how it looks like. Really it does. Just concentrating what, what I remember. And this is definitely the color we had on our Mornin Glories at Mom's house she had for many, many moons. I didn't mean seem stern with my Rasta, but I had to let him know. He would came here and had a whole 10-hour conversation. I just do this once a week. That's my family, but I gotta put my foot down sometimes. See, there we go. We're getting that. That's turning out cute, isn't it, Mom, baby? Morning glories. Sorry, I'm still finishing it up. Almost done. Sorry, baby. Yeah. Shh. I'm doing like a live thing right now, so you might not want to mention all that.
You know I just be playing.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we're really straight laced around here. That's my baby. He's so cute. He's just as honoring as they come. I love him so much. He makes me so happy. Some more of the family just doing the planning, right?
You know I stayed at Fairfield Inn.
That's my stepson, my youngest one. He's a fun kid. His daughter Mimi is the cutest baby ever. I don't even know how old she is. She's getting close to kindergarten age. Such a personality on her. They're all blessings in my life, though. I love my family in this town and my family from my hometown. I love them. They just most of them stress me out, so kind of cooling on them. But I'll love them again. I always will love them, but they just need a break.
Well, I wasn't gonna leave till Friday morning.
I've never been to San Antonio, though. I'm excited. I've been in Dallas and Austin, but I had family that used to live close by there, and my family went there, and that River Rocks is amazing, right? That's where we're going here, end of Easter for. Hey, I love the flower loves. Thanks for the little flower loves and the beautiful little emojis. Appreciate y'all. That's so sweet of you. Thanks for giving me attention. I do love attention. These are morning glories as I remember as a child. I love how they're turning out. Oh, shoot, it's fun.
I'm just saying, we ain't never been. I'm just saying, we know what y'all had going on or whatever.
I think the numbers make me think are more vines. That's sometimes. Yeah, what was that there? I don't know what that is there, but I need my glasses. I really do.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, we come down and have fun. Yeah, we come down and have fun.
That is that right there. I guess that's a bloom. We're going to treat it as such. Here we go. Do anyone of you guys remember morning glories like me? Did your mamas or grandmas or aunties or uncles, men can grow these too. Did they grow any of these that you remember? Seems like my friend Shannon, she's in Colorado and I'm in Kansas. And she showed me pictures of her mamas. And it just reminds me of exactly what we had. I think I missed a few little vinings in here. And a few little yellow spots. I'm just going to finish this up. Right in there. That's cool. Even if you get your stem like mixed up with your, the color of that.
Okay,
It
yeah,
just adds to realism
I know
because
you
it's
put the
all.
bus in for the hotel. I know we're gonna stay here. Get us at the hotel.
Yeah, we're staying in a hotel. We're not staying nobody. I learned I love my family, but don't stay with them. Okay. I gotta have my quiet time. All right, that's good right there. There we go. See, we got some morning glories going on in there. I like how that turned out. Um, just for the sake that this is a mailbox, let's just paint that nice little red on that mailbox. I'll make it a little thinner. We'll have a fun time with that. Boom. Yeah. There we go. Let's just paint that red. um, he is ornery. Well, before Ross gets any honorier, I'm going to kind of wrap this up here. You see here? And yeah, we did the morning glory in the mailbox. I'm going to add to this and do some time lapse videos. Hope you can hear me. My Ross there. But yeah, that's how it pretty much happens. It's just more and more and more. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I might put some more morning glories just coming out, being wild. But I'm going to try to do a whole scene here. And yeah, I hope you guys, I'm going to get you all started, but I'll show you more of the scene in time-lapse videos and photos, okay, guys? But Jenny's getting tired, so it's time to clean out the old brushes. And thank you guys for joining. Kisses. Love y'all. And I really appreciate you guys for joining me every week. So have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Be safe. Be smart. Be healthy, okay? So kisses. Miss y'all. Till next week. And I will announce what it is next week. I don't remember schedules. Probably going to be like daffodils or something like that. But we'll talk soon, okay? Bye, guys. Bye, my loves. Bye.
I'm coming.